If we continually restrict the freedom of marriage as a legitimate social option, when we do this to people who are of ripe fertile age and may have a pregnancy and a baby involved, are we not in fact making abortion a much more desirable alternative when marriage might be the right solution for some freedom-loving couple?
McCreary, Moon, Mosley,
Ask you this. Did you know that in South Carolina you can get married at 16 without parental consent?
I did know that.
Okay. And do you know what age you can consent to have sex in South Carolina?
That's an interesting question, because the age in which you can consent to a sexual act is the age of 16, unless somebody's under a authority figure over you. If it's a teacher or a school resource officer, you can. But an 80-year-old man could have a sexual relation under our laws in this state with a 16-year-old. I don't think that's right, but that is what our state law says right now.
And so it's interesting that our laws will allow we think a 16-year-old has the capacity to get married without parental consent, can have sex without parental consent, but when it comes to an abortion, oh no, we can't let the 16-year-old, they're not capable to make that decision. Do you think that's fair?
I think it's hypocritical.
Thank you.
You're allowed to do my name, but that'd be okay. I don't mind.
Oh, actually, you can do that by house rules. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can.
Can I help you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I wanted to ask you specifically what your concerns were with this bill and why you would instruct people to walk if they have a problem with it.
Well, I have a problem with the bill because now I know you're not pro-life, that you don't mind.
Oh, you know that I'm not pro-life?
Well, I would assume you're not. You're always voting for abortion.
Okay, so what part of the bill do you think so you were accusing every Republican bill sponsor that is supporting this bill, both in the House and the Senate.
I ain't accusing anything. I'm just saying if this bill passed, more baby would die.
Oh, okay.
So, and you can look at the anytime you want to. We show you that if this bill passed, that people at 16, 17 years old will have more abortion because they can't get married.
Okay, so are you saying that the senators, Senator Berger, Senator Carter, and Senator Fitzwater signed this bill that would kill babies in this state?
I am a truthful person and tell the truth. And so was that a yes? The research that I had done is pretty simple. It said that when you, at 16, 17, going to have a baby, the chance you can't get married, someone to support you, the chance to have an abortion, and treat
Hold on, sir. I want for the edification of the body.
Oh, I appreciate you telling educate the body. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So to be clear, you think that it will cause abortions in this state if children can't get married?
I'm telling you, when 16, 17 old going to have a baby, right? You understand that when they're going to have a baby and they cannot get married, they don't have that support to keep the baby. So I think from 16, 17 on, the proven fact that more young lady will have abortion.
Got it. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, to speak on the bill.
Proceed, lady.
Wow. Okay. So in the year of our Lord 2025, a representative who has served this body for 7 years just accused every Republican bill sponsor that supports this bill in both the House and the Senate of being pro-abortion if they are against child marriage. Let's be crystal clear about that. These are the same minors that we've been told for years aren't smart enough to make decisions over their own bodies. And we've been taking the parental rights away to make medical decisions on their behalfs. But let's go ahead and sign them into a lifelong government contract where they have even less control over themselves. And let's call it pro-life. Let's sign women's rights away, little girls' rights away. Children that are not old enough to drink, to vote, to rent an apartment, to rent a car. I am sick and tired of this body saying that kids, children, need to be protected. But let's force them to get married. As the only child welfare professional in either side of this chamber, I can tell you that I've gone through this bill, and it will do nothing but protect children. It will enhance the lives of families across this state. And anyone who says otherwise should be ashamed, because their reasons for voting or walking on this bill are going to be crystal clear. I mean, I'm not going to make an accusation like the previous gentleman did about your motives, but if you walk on this bill, it's definitely because you support child marriage. Thank you, Mr.
Let me ask